Hey everyone, and welcome to On the Trail with Senator Steve Hobbs. I'm with my co-host, Misha Jackson, and we have a great show for you today.
Yeah, we got a new segment we're trying out here. See if you like it.
Yes, the new segment is called Who Is That?
Who is that?
And our first person that we're going to be interviewing is Nick.
Nick.
Mm-hmm.
Nick's a cool guy.
Yeah,
Everybody's a cool guy in my eyes.
because I know people have been driving by and going, Who is that?
Yeah, some people kept thinking he was your son.
Yeah, I know.
It's kind of weird, but
Well, he's a good-looking man,
yep, there you go.
so I can understand how that would happen. Happens all the time. Anyway, so what else we got going on?
Well, out hitting the doors heavy. We had a good primary result. That
Mm-hmm.
does not mean that we stop.
No.
Also, I know I have asked you before. I will ask you again. I will ask you 1,000 times. If you know of any good sign locations,
Mm-hmm.
please let me know. We're going to spray the 44th with our signs, and we need help with that. So, please let me know. The number here, 425-334-5524.
Right.
It never changes.
No, it doesn't.
It's always the same.
Mm-hmm. Or you can email us.
Yeah, at info@electhobbs.com. Or if you want to email me personally, you think I'm cool, and you want to email me, Misha@electhobbs.com. It's spelled out right here.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I think we should check out the segment.
Yeah, who is that?
Who is that? Welcome to our segment called Who is That?
Who is that?
And with me is somebody where I'm sure you drove by when he was sign waving, like, who is that? I've heard many things like, is that your son? Is that a volunteer? Who is that? So with me is Nick. How's it going, Nick?
I'm doing well. How about you, Steve?
I am doing great.
Good.
And Nick, what are you doing here? What's going on?
I am helping out on the campaign. I am the field director for your campaign, so I do all the sign waving stuff. I've
Mhm.
pounded in a lot of those signs. I have my trusty mallet in my car all the time.
Right.
And I do a lot of the door-to-door stuff, so it's very possible I will be knocking on your door in the coming months.
That is excellent. We need, on campaigns like this, we need young, enthusiastic people who are willing to go out there and knock on doors and go out and pound in signs and do the field work. That's hard stuff. That's what I did when I was younger, and then I got older. And now I'm a state senator. So, Nick, tell me, where are you from originally?
So I actually grew up right here in Lake Stevens.
Right here?
I
All right,
grew
cool.
up right off of
Mhm.
20th Street.
Okay. Now there's two 20th Streets, right?
The 20th Street in Lake Stevens. Yeah.
Okay, well there's a 20th Street, like near Tom Thumb, 20th
Yes,
Street?
near Tom Thumb. Up the
So-
hill from Tom Thumb.
In my hood. In our hood, right? All
Yeah,
right.
OG.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Yeah, so I grew up in
South Lake Stevens. Mhm.
Went to school in Snohomish. Went to Snohomish High School.
What? I'm sorry, what?
I know, I cheated on you.
You went to Snohomish?
I did.
So you're a Panther.
I am.
Okay, we're gonna take back all the
No,
fist bump and
no
all that
homie.
kind of stuff. No,
No?
afraid
Okay.
not. I'm a Viking.
Bummer.
But anyway, you know what?
You always beat us.
It's
at
too
football,
late.
So.
You're on the campaign. I'm not gonna fire you because you're doing a great job. So, tell me your journey. So you went
journey.
So you went through high school and then you graduated and then what?
Went to UW, and I
Alright,
majored
go
in
Dogs.
UW. I was a political science and psychology major.
Well, that is surprising. Political
I
science.
actually just finished last week. I actually just graduated, so after
Oh,
finishing summer
right.
quarter.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, what do you plan on doing with this degree?
I'd like to work in politics. I like the idea of being staff. Past legislative session, I was
Mhm.
working with Senator Marco Elias. I was his intern.
Right. Okay.
And so that kind of gave me a lot of good connections, and I had a great experience, and that's
So
kind of how it came on.
So what did you do as an intern? Did you do correspondence, I guess, with the constituents?
Yeah,
and
lots
bill
of
tracking and all
correspondence.
that kind of stuff?
Yeah, so we had a whiteboard that was pretty much as big as this, and I would
Mhm.
write down all the bills and like where they were, if they're stuck in committee. I wrote letters to a bunch of different constituents. I held meetings with lobbyists and constituents where they would come down. Pretty much just got whatever Senator Elias needed, and yeah.
Okay, so you went to school, you learned about politics, you went to the legislature, you actually saw it in practice. So what do you think about this, about the differences between a campaign, it's probably completely different, and the legislative side and probably what you learned in school?
Campaign is a lot more grunt work. It's a lot of boots on the
Right.
ground, hard, quite literal physical labor
That's right.
compared to-
It's not West Wing.
It's not.
No, it's
not
not.
quite West
Mhm.
Wing. I am not Josh Lyman yet, but
Mm-hmm.
versus it's nice just sitting in office and like having to wear a suit every day. It's not that bad
Mm-hmm.
compared to sweating in the 90-degree and smoke weather. It's different.
Toughens you up, man.
It does, yeah.
You're gonna come out. You're gonna come out of this campaign a stronger person.
I'll be tan for session. Yeah,
See,
exactly.
it all works out.
Yeah.
All works out. And apparently you'll gain some muscle strength too because you're
Probably.
pounding
All
in
the pounding,
signs
the
of-
mallets, yeah, you've
absolutely.
got
Holding
the
up that
technique, you
sign
just, like,
for a long
yeah.
time. So, what do you think is your I don't know greatest accomplishment in this whole legislative process? I mean, what do you think? What did you take from all of this?
I took that government's a lot more complicated than I thought it was,
Mhm.
and that participation matters. You have to be involved.
Right.
You have to, like,
Mhm.
sending a letter to your senator, coming down to Olympia and being able to visit with your senator. You really can have an impact. And I know several different pieces of legislation that are inspired by people talking to their legislator and telling them what they need and what their problems are in their community. So,
And you're going to be hitting the doors. We're going to be hitting the doors tomorrow.
Mhm.
I understand.
all weekend.
All weekend. And what do you think about interacting with people, knocking on the doors?
It's nice. I like hearing people's ideas. Mostly people just kind of take the materials and just go on their way,
Right.
and I go on my way. But sometimes there's been some very good conversations.
Mostly they've been nice.
Lots of nice people. Yeah.
Sometimes there's some mean ones. I don't know.
Here and there.
No, you're not. You've all been good. But there's some mean ones out there. But for the most part, yeah, it's been pretty good.
It's been a good experience.
Sometimes there's been a door slammed, occasionally, and all that kind of stuff. For the most part, it's been pretty good. A lot of good people out there. So, what? I don't know. Do you have any advice for anyone who's thinking about getting into a campaign?
Definitely reach out and talk to your legislators. Try and volunteer and start at the ground level. It really matters. So
All
we
right.
definitely would love more volunteers in our campaign for sure.
Okay. Well, if you were wondering, who is that? Now you know. It's Nick, and he's working on my campaign. So when you drive by and tell him he's number one with this finger, not with this finger, or give him a thumbs up or wave, you'll know that it's Nick. Nick, thanks for coming on the show.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right, man. All right, take care. Who is that?
You know who that is. Didn't you do the whole...
Oh, yeah, I did.
Yeah, it's Nick.
That's Nick.
Yeah, Nick.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, that's a fun conversation.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. He's
Good.
a hometown guy, even though he's a Panther. Sorry about that.
Yeah,
I was the one who picked him.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
I like Panthers. I like
Okay.
the city of Snohomish
It worked
and
out.
Snohomish High School.
It worked out, I
It's
guess.
whole school district. I need their votes, so
It's true.
I do like them. Back then, though, we were kind of rivals.
Yeah.
But we're friends now.
No. Now all schools are good.
That's right.
It's true.
I love them all.
Anyway.
This is really awkward. I know.
I don't know why we did that,
I
but
don't
it's
know.
fine. It's over now.
Mhm.
Either way, if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us at info@electhobbs.com, or you can give us a ring, 425-334-5524.
You can also visit us on our Facebook page. We also have Twitter.
At Elect Hobbs. Or if you want to go on Facebook, Friends of Steve Hobbs.
That's right. If you have any questions, email us or give us a call.
Or at us on the internet. That's a thing, when you at somebody.
Oh, I didn't.
It's like a
know
Twitter
that.
thing.
Oh, must be a millennial thing.
It's a thing.
Or something. Oh, well. Hey, with that, I think that's the end of the show. So, as always, this was paid for by Committee-elect Steve Hobbs, Democrat.